Ha! That's just a subtle beat. Is that what we're...
If you can vibe with me, then I can vibe with you.
Hello everyone, my name is Peace. Welcome back to my channel. I don't really have this whole like intro thing worked out for this channel yet. If you guys look at my other videos, it's pretty awkward. So basically, as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be reviewing and demoing the Innisfree, what is it called? Matte Full Cover Foundation. And you guys, I know y'all clicked on this video for one reason only. One reason, y'all. For the darkest shade. I am the darkest shade. Realistically speaking, I'm obviously not the darkest shade that's out there. There are way more people, as I said in other videos before, there are way more people that go way darker than me, but for a Korean brand that is actually trying to venture out into an international market and has international stores, I see you. And if you guys are new to my channel, I did a review on the Innisfree matte foundation in the Cushion Compact, and you guys could tell what happened in that video. So I'm just hoping and praying that this has happened in the same. And I've seen a great review so far, great reviews from this foundation, and people said this is like great for oily skin. Are you really? Not that there wasn't. I didn't pick up a primer. I just used my regular NYX Angel Veil for my oily skin, but I did pick up one of Innisfree's matte mineral powders, and I guess I'll just use that to set my under eye, and I'll use another powder to set my full face. And like I said before, you guys, remember this review? I was so excited. Let me just start by putting on my primer, get into makeup as I'm talking. So this foundation retails for $20, which is way more expensive than a drugstore brand, but it's not as expensive as some high-end brands, you know. Especially if you're getting something from overseas, things are a little steep. I ordered these from Innisfree's website, and I got two colors because the last shade I got in the last review that I did was the darkest shade, and that was C43 chocolate, and it was way too red, and I was like, y'all could have just changed the undertone. The formula was also a little weird. I don't know if it clinged onto my dry patches, and the thing is, I have oily skin, but lately with my skincare routine, I don't know what happened, especially on my forehead. I've just been getting a lot of texture. Usually I have texture on my cheeks and I have acne scarring on my nose, but literally now there's texture everywhere, so it was like clinging onto that. It was just really weird. And I also did another review with another foundation, and I was like, okay, that foundation was a mattifying foundation, so I was like, okay, let me make sure I prep my skin very well and make sure it's like moisturized. So because you guys know, with oily skin people, we always tend to stay away from moisture. If it says moisturizing, we're like, okay, I'm good. We tend to go towards things that say hydrating instead of moisturizing, because moisturizing is more on the thicker side. Hydrating is like, okay, it's actually giving my skin, you know, food. I prepped my skin very well, but it was a couple hours since I did my skincare because my neighbor would not stop mowing his lawn. It is 8:48 p.m. I wanted to start filming at 6. I wanted to start filming at like 5, but I had to get something to eat, and I started getting cramps, and then I had to wait for my medicine to start working, and it's still, you know, kicking. It hasn't kicked in yet, but this man was mowing his lawn at night. I live on the East Coast, guys. Y'all know if you live on the East Coast, the weather is like, okay, what season are we going to do this week? I just want to see what happens, you know. Like my last review was very informational, and I wanted to keep that type of vibe, but I also just wanted to see, I'm scared, excited at the same time. But the shade that I got up, I got the darkest shade in the foundation, the darkest shade that the foundation comes in, but I also got the next shade up because it was a neutral. Then I also mentioned the color range. It goes from cool, neutral, warm. Cool, neutral, warm. So I was actually excited to see, okay, there's another undertone. I'm hoping and praying this is not too yellow and it's not too red, just like this one. And I'm worried. I'm pretty sure C43 chocolate is she's a little red, but I wanted to get it just to see, just to be sure. So I'm going to swatch both of these on my chest, and you might notice that the swatches might be a bit darker than my chest. That's because my face and neck is darker than the rest of my body, but since my neck is a bit darker, if I try to match my face to the rest of my body or my chest, I kind of look ghostly because my neck is like really pigmented. So I try to go in a little bit in between so I just don't, you know, look crazy. I also heard from another YouTuber, Kenny JD. She said that, I was watching one of her live streams. She even said that these take forever to dry down. That's one of my concerns. Watch those, guys. Whew. Pull my shirt down a little bit. Hope I get it in the frame. Okay, I think I'll be able to work with N41 Mocha pretty well. And actually C43 Chocolate, it's a workable red. N41 Mocha, and this is C43 Chocolate. And this is when it's wet. So let's see how dark this dries down. This is what I usually do, but I don't want anything to mess up the foundation. What I usually do, you guys, is I go in and set my nose because I have very, very oily skin and I have a lot of acne scarring, and that's where a lot of my pores are. I put setting powder under my foundation on my nose. So obviously you're gonna see what the rest of the foundation looks on my face, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that to see if, you know, the oil would still shine through, and then I would know it would be the powder because I'm using Innisfree's matte mineral setting powder. And all Innisfree's products freaking smell like their green tea serum. Maybe that's what I was smelling. Is all their products infused with green tea? It's so cute. Has a little puff, which I'm gonna, a puff feels like a cloud. What the hell? Yeah, this is gonna go away so quickly. This is like, I'll take this to travel, and this cap is super flimsy. What's going on in Innisfree? But it smells so good, you guys. Is that weird? Am I weird for that? But let's go on in. Yeah, cause the yes. Yes.
You didn't know the door was locked against your sisters.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean?
What do you mean?
What didn't you see you putting makeup?
What's wrong with that? Give me a hold on a second. Hold on a second. She doesn't make me look super textured. I don't know if it's because of my skincare before, but I don't look like my texture isn't highlighted. Like nothing's going super far onto my dry patches. And I don't really have dry patches. I guess it's just like my texture on my skin. Let me stop saying dry patches because I don't have dry patches. Everything oily over here. This is very interesting. So this claims to be full coverage. It's not. Obviously, this is not full coverage at all. C43 Chocolate definitely would have been way too dark. So technically, this isn't a darker shade. Like I just bought the darker shade and to swatch it, and it's darker than me. And I'm like Fenty Beauty 420, 430, Maybelline Superstay 355 Coconut, a little bit more. But she does, like she doesn't make me look, it's not matte. I don't know. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, y'all. I think it's like the whole nose thing is helping. And maybe some of the powder got onto like this part of my face because that's dry, because everything else is like a little moist, maybe? Hold on. So I'm not going to set her until I see her get a little matte, because I want to see what the foundation looks like on its own. And I have to set my face because y'all remember what I looked like even when I did set my face. Y'all remember what I looked like in the last Innisfree foundation review, the cushion review? I looked a hot mess. And the Innisfree cushion, they don't have N41 Mocha. You should get N41 Mocha because that one was, she was legit. Like she really was. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing her? At first I wasn't too stoked to do this because like I don't like filming at night because it's hot and I have to keep my window open. but and I have cramps, but like I'm not mad at it, guys. Fucking is she, y'all? Who is she? But now it's like I don't even care about the cushion. They need to transfer this formula into this bar, this color. Innisfree, I don't know if you're just, you know, trying what you have, but keep going. I'm actually shook. Are you guys seeing this? So, oh, let me set my foundation. Guys, I look so good. What? Honestly, setting my face usually melts things together, but honestly, my face already looks melted together. That's why I feel like really confident. So I guess I'll check back with you guys in about 4 hours, because now I'm going to film some reaction videos and plan and edit. So that's all I'm doing. I'm not really moving around as much, but my window is open and it's hot as hell. It is 80 degrees, so we'll see what happens. And last time with this foundation, all I did was go downstairs and come back up. I was like sitting down the whole time, and then my face looked like an oil ball, so I don't know. And I even set my face, so let's see what happens here, you guys. So this is my face, you guys. It is 2:35, 2:36 a.m. I don't remember if I did 9:40 something. I had to dab some oil. The Innisfree matte mineral powder, she makes you matte at first, but later on, this is the product that we're getting, which is fine. It happens with a lot of foundations. I would recommend that powder for like a quick blotting. It's like more of a blotting powder, and like it really makes you matte like immediately, but it does have a little bit of flashback. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera with all of my oils. I did have to like dab the little excess oil off, but in reality, since I have all these lights on me, it's more, you know, projected on camera, but in real life I look really good fine, but on camera it's another story. So yeah, you guys, this is a foundation. How you guys liking it? So honestly, would I recommend this? Yeah, most definitely. For a 5-hour wear, it looks really good in real life. Like, it doesn't look perfect, but it looks like more so an everyday foundation. This is a great foundation. It's easy to apply. It smooths out your texture at first, but since it gets oily, I can see more of my texture now. But I love the foundation. Okay, I like the foundation. I love the color. I was actually really happy about the color. Like, this is a whole Korean foundation, you guys. I'm shook. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Be sure to click the bell icon to get notifications for like when I upload. I have so many more reviews coming up, but I also have, I'm finally starting my fashion videos. I'm so excited. There are a couple things that I wanted to get, and now I have those things. I have a lot of lookbooks, and I'm doing a Fenty Puma collection. I'm doing a lot of videos that I think you guys will really enjoy. Just a lot of fun things for the summer. I finally get to film outside because I think it might be too hot to do so as of right now, but I know the weather might cool down before it's officially summer. Yeah, I'll definitely see you guys in my next one.
And what did she say?